Fasten your seatbelts, because we're talking about raw dogging. The way that most people will understand this expression is kind of a dirty term, but recently, thanks to TikTok, it has become a travel craze. Predominantly men, boys, pretending to or enduring long-haul flights. But I've seen recently across various platforms people taking raw dogging and putting a twist on it. And a number of these videos were to do with raw dogging work, raw dogging meetings. It got me thinking about our approach to work, the kind of people that we want to attract into our clients' businesses. It just kind of seemed the wrong attitude. So these posts sort of inspired this. I wanted to talk to a few people here about what they think of that. And then also this new simulator where you're able to sort of simulate an 18-hour and 40-minute flight. I thought it was interesting that it's been picked up by quite a cool design agency, and they are afraid of the fact that they've maybe missed the moment to create a reactive piece of content. It's very silly, but that's kind of the point, I think. You can experience raw dogging for yourself without having to book a multi-thousand-pound flight all the way across the world. Let's go see what they have to say.
It's obviously got George's attention, so, you know.
I don't think it's going to be too bad.
Full disclosure, I'm being encouraged to do this on my work laptop. Raw dog sim. Well, firstly, I'm all for people raw dogging a day of work. That would be great. I think it comes from an idea that, like restraint and denial is a kind of worthy pursuit. Whether or not it actually trains you to have a greater focus, I think is pretty questionable. The irony about raw dogging, obviously, is that almost every version of raw dogging gets filmed by somebody and put on social media, thereby somewhat devaluing the purpose of raw dogging. I think there's a lot you can take from the fact that somebody created a simulator for it because it gets eyeballs on it and it's an interesting idea. If you are only going to follow it in a structured way, then you're not going to do very well because things happen, life gets in the way, you know. We might suddenly be notified about a pitch that we've got in 3 days' time, and all of a sudden that becomes the number one priority. If your response to that is just to can it, then that's more than one step backwards.
Oh my god! Motherfucking raw dog simulator. I want to play this immediately. Oh, there's only one seat.
Only one seat left on the flight.
And it's economy.
Sorry.
It feels like a fast turnaround between the time I first heard about raw dogging and then this existing, and obviously for the site to kind of almost have broken from so many people going on it is great. So I really like this approach. It's just very digitally forward, which I'm always going to be a fan of, and reactive to trends and just what's happening on social and in the world. But why do they call it raw dogging?
I don't know.
It does sound really filthy.
We know it does have a filthy connotation, like an Urban Dictionary.
Does it?
Just means